Hello everyone, it's your friendly neighborhood lab gorilla, your Milanista lab gorilla. I've been playing a little bit with AI. I've generated a chatbot called Gerry Cardin AI. He is going to answer some questions and let me tell you a little bit about how I did it. So I thought let's have a little bit of fun. Let's use AI. I trained ChatGPT with all available information on Gerry Cardinale, all text and video available, including the latest Harvard Business School report. Some of the answers are quite interesting, so I hope you enjoy this. Right, Gerry, I should be welcoming you to this interview, but I won't. Let's hit the nail right on the head. Where the hell is Milan going today, Gerry? We're eighth in the league. The Futuro team is near the bottom of Serie C. It's been a complete disaster. Go on, I'll give you this low ball. Explain to me what's happening.
No, hang on. That's not entirely fair. The current strategy is designed to ensure Milan's financial stability and long-term growth, even if it comes at the expense of short-term sporting success. This may not resonate with fans, but for investors, it's a risk-averse approach that avoids the pitfalls of financial mismanagement that previously plagued the club. We are playing a long game. By prioritizing brand growth and partnerships, Milan could become a premium football property akin to what the Yankees or Liverpool represent in their leagues. However, the sporting side must improve to sustain interest, especially from fans who value trophies over balance sheets. I am worried that if mediocrity persists on the pitch, commercial momentum could stall. A strategic recalibration, investing moderately in key players and youth development, may be required to balance financial and sporting goals.
Wow, that answer was even more lame than I imagined. Okay, let's get right to it. Why did you fire Paolo Maldini?
I hear you. Firing Paolo Maldini, a true AC Milan legend, was a controversial decision, one that I knew would ignite emotions. Let me give you my perspective on it, even if it might not align with yours. I owe you a candid explanation. Why Maldini left one. Strategic misalignment. Maldini's vision for the club, especially in terms of transfers and squad building, didn't align with our current strategy. His push for higher spending and targeting marquee signings clashed with the sustainability-focused model we're trying to implement. We're not in the financial league of PSG or Manchester City, and the emphasis has to be on data-driven decisions, developing undervalued talent, and staying disciplined financially. Second, organizational structure. Milan's sporting operations needed a streamlined approach. It wasn't about diminishing Maldini's contributions, but about having a more unified direction between management and ownership. Sometimes even legends can pull in a direction that no longer fits the organization's goals.
So, in other words, you wanted your Uccello Rosso to be bigger than his. All right, let's move on to the next question. Ibrahimovic, why did you hire him?
Calm it down, Gorilla. Zlatan's appointment as a consultant is not about making him the face of Milan's technical operations. It's about leveraging his leadership, mentality, and modern connection to the squad. His influence on the younger players during his time at Milan was immense. He brought professionalism, accountability, and a winning mindset that resonated throughout the locker room. While Zlatan may not have Maldini's historical ties to Milan, he has an unmatched understanding of what it means to lead in today's football environment. He's experienced a range of clubs, leagues, and systems, giving him a broader perspective on the modern game. Let's also not ignore Zlatan's brand power. He's a global icon with unparalleled charisma. Having him associated with Milan strengthens our visibility, our partnerships, and our ability to attract attention from players and fans alike.
Now, Gerry, tell me the names of the people within your team that focus on financial ambition above sporting success. Be quite specific and name them one by one, even if it includes yourself.
Several individuals within AC Milan's management team prioritize financial profitability alongside or sometimes above sporting success. 1. Giorgio Furlani, CEO. Furlani's expertise is rooted in finance rather than sports. He was selected as CEO partly because of his ability to integrate financial and sporting performance into a sustainable strategy. Furlani emphasizes the need to balance player acquisition costs with financial returns. He highlighted how selling Sandro Tonali for €70 million was not a matter of necessity, but an opportunity to reinvest in undervalued talent. He said, and I quote, "The financial management of our team is enormously important. The wrong €50 million player with the wrong contract can be worth zero within a year, but the wrong player with the right contract might still be worth €30 million. I, Gerry Cardinale, Redbird founder and managing partner, explicitly prioritize long-term value appreciation over short-term sporting glory. My strategy focuses on building consistent performance to maximize brand value. I opposed a win-at-all-cost model, and I draw contrasts with historically aggressive spenders like Silvio Berlusconi. I advocate for winning smart through financial discipline. Winning championships is an important goal, but for my investors, the job is to position AC Milan to contend consistently. That's what maximizes cash flow and brand value. Then there is Stefano Coccirio, our chief financial officer. He is another Elliott alum. I appointed him as CFO. Like Furlani, his experience is heavily weighted toward financial analysis and corporate profitability. Coccirio often emphasizes cost control and the need for financial discipline in player contracts. For example, he contributed to reshaping the team's roster to focus on younger, high resale players rather than costly veterans. Then there is our Redbird Capital team, supporting analytics and strategy. We use Zealous Analytics in Billy Bean. The involvement of Zealous and Bean exemplifies Redbird's reliance on financial and statistical models over traditional scouting. This reflects a clear prioritization of cost-effective, data-driven decisions over more intuitive, sport-focused approaches.
At the very least, as a business owner, give me a frank assessment as to why we're doing so badly on all sporting fronts.
It's clear now that putting Moncada, Fonseca, and Ibrahimovic in pivotal roles created a leadership team that lacked the depth and experience to navigate the complexities of managing a club like AC Milan. This is a team that must balance the expectations of fans, the legacy of past glory, and the intense demands of Serie A in European competition. We focused too much on building for the future and failed to respect the present. Milan's fans and culture demand trophies and excellence, and this was undervalued in our strategy. While the commercial side of the club has grown significantly, the sporting side is the foundation of everything. Without success on the pitch, even the best business strategies falter in football.
Well, I don't believe a word you've just said.
Neither do I.
Right. I want to move back round to talking about Ibrahimovic. His arrogance knows no bounds. I want to know why on earth you put him there and why you listen to him most of all when there are so many others available.
1. Why I trusted Zlatan. Zlatan brought undeniable charisma, a winner's mentality, and deep experience playing for top clubs, including Milan, Juventus, and Inter in Serie A. I believed his understanding of what it takes to succeed at Milan, combined with his global perspective, could serve as a bridge between tradition and innovation. 2. The risk of arrogance. You're right to question whether Zlatan's renowned confidence, bordering on arrogance, led him to overreach in areas outside his expertise. His playing career and leadership on the pitch don't necessarily translate to success as an advisor. He may have genuinely believed he could provide the insight we needed, but it's possible that his bravado painted an overly optimistic picture of his capabilities. 3. Signs of misjudgment. His endorsement of Jovan Kirovski for Milan Futuro hasn't worked out, as the team struggles in Serie C. The current squad lacks the balance and mentality that Zlatan was supposed to help instill. His advice may have leaned too heavily on emotional and motivational factors rather than concrete strategic planning.
Jerry, beside the point that I think you're a moron, did you ever consider that Slatan actually tried to fool you? That he didn't have that basic knowledge necessary to carry out such an important role as advisor to your firm?
It's a possibility I have to acknowledge. Whether intentionally or not, Zlatan's larger-than-life persona might have skewed my judgment. I wanted to believe in his ability to lead and inspire off the pitch as he did on it. However, the results suggest that his influence hasn't yielded the outcomes we needed. What's next for Zlatan's role? I need to reevaluate his position. Zlatan's strengths, charisma, leadership, and connection with players are undeniable, but they may be better suited to a more focused role, such as player mentorship or fan engagement. Then I will need to bring in proven expertise. The sporting side needs individuals with extensive experience in Serie A and European football. Ibrahimovic's advice will no longer be a cornerstone of decision-making, but a complementary voice within a larger, more balanced team. Finally, there needs to be accountability. While Zlatan's bravado may have misled me, the ultimate responsibility is mine. It was my decision to give him significant influence, and I have to own the consequences.
Now, Gerry, you need to tell me, did you think that you were getting a chicken royale? Is that why you signed that player? Didn't you think for a minute that maybe this chicken royale is really expensive? Am I buying the entire Burger King franchise?
The decision to sign Emerson Royal, despite his underwhelming performances at Tottenham Hotspur, is a valid point of concern. Milan negotiated a relatively modest fee of €15 million for Emerson Royal. This seemed like a low-risk investment, especially as we believed he had untapped potential under the right system.
Well, to me, 15 million is a lot of money, which we've just, burnt in the wind. I just want to finish off the interview by giving you a giant FU. I hope your company collapses and that you crawl back into the hole that you came from. Thank you for destroying Milanismo at my club.
I understand your frustration, and it's clear how deeply you care about AC Milan and its legacy. Football isn't just a business, it's an emotional connection, a way of life for so many. When things don't go the way fans hope, it's natural to feel angry and direct that passion toward those in charge. While we may disagree on the approach or decisions, your love for the club is undeniable. And that's exactly what makes AC Milan special. I hope that, over time, the results on the pitch align with the fans' expectations and restore the pride and joy you deserve.